Well, welcome to Harvest Log at Overbury on the 17th of July, and we're just down in the Vale now. We've wrapped up the combining that's ready to go, the craft malting barley for cores up on the hill, so we've gone as far as we can go. We've got one more field left up there to do, another 14 hectares, but that's right up on the top, sort of 950 feet above sea level, and that's not ready to combine yet. So we've just come down here into the Vale ground. We're on the sand over gravel, so it's quite light land, where we have a different variety of barley. This is something called Bazooka, which is a hybrid barley, very, very different. This is a feeding variety, so this is animal feed or export, depending on where we are. The combine's just rolling at the moment, but this is one of the fields that we're going to get into hopefully in the next couple of days. But actually looking at it, this straw in here is still really, really green. We haven't desiccated any of these fields with glyphosate or anything like that, so we're letting them all go off naturally, and I guess patience is probably part of the key of making that system work. And then just the other side of the fence here, or the track rather, we have got some Skyfall milling wheat. This is a field that's 4 hectares called Trouters. It's not ready for combining yet, but it's just starting to go off quite nicely. And this has been one of our experimental fields this year, in terms of how can we cut back on artificial inputs without sacrificing yield and quality. So this has had about 60% of a normal milling wheat nitrogen application. We put about 100 kilos via the soil, and then the other 60 kilos we've been feeding the plant foliarly, so we've been sort of spraying it onto the leaves to try and reduce the impact of inorganic fertiliser on the soil biology, trying to increase the carbon levels in our soil. It's important, but also the financial savings as well, to see if we can cut back and be more efficient with it. Nitrogen used in the soil is about 55 to 65% efficient, and actually we need to be better. If we can get to 90-95% efficiency through soil applied products, then that's kind of where we need to be moving towards. It's also had a very reduced fungicide program as well. It's still relatively green in the stalks. The flag leaves are just about keeling over now. Our normal start date on this sort of soil type with wheat is about the 28th to the 30th of July. We should probably be there or thereabouts. 17th today, so we got a couple of weeks. Might not quite be ready by then, but we'll see what happens with the weather between now and then. No insecticide on this crop either, and reduced inputs all the way along. It's 4 hectares, so it's enough of a field to try, 10 acres, and really excited to get the combine in here to see what yield we get, and then also what sort of quality we get as well in terms of the protein levels. The target is about 13% protein. Can we do that on 160 kilos of nitrogen? Hopefully find out in a few weeks' time.